Hello, welcome to Millennial Movie Talk, episode 104. I am Christian, and I am joined by...
Steph?
Alex.
It's Michael.
And off camera, the creepy voice in the background, producer Brayden.
It's weird because I can see you.
Beautiful.
You can
So we can see you, but they can't see
They
you.
can't. They don't know what I'm wearing.
That
Oh,
too
but
It's
we are
clothes.
very
If anyone
aware.
was wondering, he's actually wearing clothes. Don't,
I do
don't,
also
don't
have-
get your minds out your gutter.
it's
Don't
a,
mind
it's
the
a skin
shitty
tight
mic.
morph soon.
Don't.
Morph suit.
It's a Power Ranger. It's Alex's Power Ranger suit. It's just for Alex.
Yeah.
Well,
Then why do
I
you
wear
have
it
one?
under my clothes.
Oh
To
no!
make me feel a bit powerful.
It's not for him to wear. It's for others to wear for him.
No, I wear it under my clothes to feel powerful.
Oh.
of course, just like your yellow belt. Yeah.
You guys don't get that.
No, but they don't need to. That's okay. That's after dark.
It's after dark
inside
inside
joke.
joke, you have to be cool.
Ah,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
you have to support us on patreon.com/millennial movie talk to get it early, so that way you're up on the hit jokes.
Yes,
Exactly.
give us money.
Money.
So, what have we been doing this week? Watching something?
Watching something.
Watched a big something.
We watch a big something. The big something.
The big something, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, Michael, what did you watch this week?
Oh, okay.
What did I watch?
What do you, this
Nothing
is a shit
really.
show. Oh, God. Chris, how are you?
Look, I'm good. I was just going to have you start off the Oscars because
Yeah, I
you
know.
I'm not a big Oscars guy. So,
So why is that?
Yeah.
Is there a particular reason?
I just
Like,
don't.
stick
I
it
just
to the
don't. I
man?
just won't watch the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you go to Google the winners
Yeah,
afterwards?
yeah.
Okay,
I
you just
sussed
want
the list,
condensed.
and then I'm like, yeah, I'll watch that. Sure.
You want the
But-
condensed version then? You
yeah,
don't want
yeah.
the hoo-ha.
It is
Fair enough.
really long, isn't it?
It is long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steph and I did it.
did
So
it.
we did it
4
over
hours.
Discord.
4
4
hours?
hours just sat there.
So exactly.
you
That's why I'm
record it?
throwing it to you.
Nah.
Oh, why didn't you record it?
Because so I was going in and out. Steph was going in and out.
I
her
made a
family was in
toasty
the
for
back.
45 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, no.
Wait, it took you
What'd you
45
miss?
minutes to make a toasty?
Gourmet toasty.
What'd you miss?
It took you 45 minutes
Oh no,
to
I
make
watched
a
it in the
toasty?
kitchen, but my computer was
Ah.
just separate.
I went downstairs to say hello to people that were here.
Michael, it was a gourmet toasty. I don't know what to tell you.
That would have been a
Does it
great
take
commentary
45
track.
minutes? So I'm really focused on the toasty part.
Yeah.
There was a lot of prep work.
Also, would have taken
Because the
so long to
Oscars is-
upload.
The Oscars are so boring that she needs something to do. So she
So
spent
she-
45 minutes
she
making a
just-
sandwich.
That's right. She spent 20 minutes just buttering the bread.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Anyway, so we did. We committed to watch the 4-hour show. A little different show this year than we normally get. Not in the Dolby Theatre. Very much in an intimate, like little hall where they were actually rotating the people sitting down.
yeah, it was a
in and
very exclusive guest list from what I
Yeah.
could see. Not many
It
people were
was
invited.
at
Really?
a train station. I just looked it
Ah.
up. It was at a train station in downtown LA.
There
So,
you go.
are
See,
you
it
saying they-
did look pretty.
And also, they filmed it to make.
Rustic.
So Steven Soderbergh directed the Oscars and produced the
Ah.
Oscars this year.
That's
If we
pretty cool.
If we don't know who he is, he did Logan Lucky. He did Oscars, Oceans.
He did do the Oscars.
He did. He did.
You're correct.
I think he's done most of the Oceans films. He did a really good film called Unsane that was filmed.
Oh yeah, I know the one that was
exclusively
filmed on the iPhone.
iPhones.
Okay.
He also did High Flying Bird. He's done a lot of things. And so he was in the task to do the Oscars this year, and he wanted to make it go for like a more cinematic look. So that's why it was actually a different aspect ratio this year. It had the traditional cinema aspect ratio.
Oh, okay, I see.
Was it 2 by
I don't
39 by 1?
know. Wow,
I should
okay,
know this,
well that's
but I
quite
don't know.
that's quite impressive.
It had the
I have the
bars on
PNG
top.
overlay in my folder of film assets.
Yeah.
We usually do it at my house too, Alex,
We
and
did it
I
over
I
Discord.
usually set the barbecue on fire, and it's good times.
I
but-
get angry at the pizza man when they don't bring
yeah,
the pizza.
yeah.
Then we-
Alex has my back.
I remember that time.
Yeah,
I was
Gives
there.
me free pizza.
Then we
yeah.
get a full refund and pizza.
yeah,
Yeah.
refund and pizza. Good times, but
It's a good time.
we had to do it through Zoom,
Yeah, do it through
Zoom.
Discord.
Discord.
We should
Discord,
probably try
sorry.
and organize next year's to be a big event.
I said, yeah, I did say that
Well,
on
couldn't
the.
Steph, we had to isolate legally.
I had
yes,
to-
correct.
Yes.
So yeah, next year we'll do like a thing.
Yeah.
We'll do like a big thing.
Anyway, so I thought that the show was going all right this year. I thought
It was going all right.
yeah, I thought that it was a fairly decent Oscars. It was always going to be weird because of the circumstances.
It was quite predictable for most
Very
of it.
predictable. And so it was going all right. They did, they didn't do a few things this year. They didn't do a few of their gags and jokes that they normally would do.
Yeah, Regina King, I would say, was mainly the host.
She only appeared in the
back and-
beginning.
She came back and forth, like
Did
halfway through. She appeared again.
I don't remember.
he may be now out of the room.
And then they also didn't do the musical performances that they normally would do. Like when we're watching the Oscars, like halfway
Oh,
through
they
the
didn't
show.
do like the big like montages
Yeah,
and
they
stuff.
didn't do any of the clips on the
Aw.
montages. awkwardly, when the films got nominated, they didn't even play clips of the films as the nominations being read out. Instead, they were reading trivia about each of the nominees.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, that was for the beginning. Then
No, they did it for they only played clips for one thing, and that was Best Picture.
Yeah, for Best Picture. That's that. And Best Actor and Actress. Did they? No, they
Did
didn't.
not. They gave
Good
facts.
God.
That's
right.
kind of
that's right. Yeah,
That's kind of
you're right.
weird and I guess awkward. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they did it that way.
That
But-
honestly
It was
feels
weird.
like first day in a uni course.
Yeah.
It just didn't
Yeah.
seem like something that they needed to give
And
up,
there
given
was
the
a few,
circumstances.
there was a few weird moments. Laura Dern came out and was doing the nominees for Best Actor in a Supporting Role, and she was talking to Daniel Kaluuya, and Daniel Kaluuya had to like
Kaluuya. I keep saying to
It's
he says
Kahlua,
Kahlua,
like
like
the
the
alcohol.
alcohol.
drink. Yeah.
I do it on purpose, but like when he was talking to or when she was talking to
Yeah.
him, he had to.
Oh, he was like leaned over his chair.
Oh,
weird.
Daniel
Just to do
Kaluuya also thanked
Kahlua.
his parents for having sex during his acceptance speech.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Nice.
So
Nice.
overall, it was fairly standard, fairly fine show. Glenn Close danced to Debut.
yeah, she did. She
Um,
twerked on.
She twerked to Debut,
yeah, that
Was
which
it-
was clearly
Was it better
staged.
than the Australian Prime Minister's twerking?
I don't know.
It would have
Um,
been.
So yes,
Yes, for sure it was. That was a sight.
So yeah, she clearly that was staged. That was absolutely.
Well, I don't know.
staged.
I mean, maybe it was an actor. The guy who was like, "Do you know this song?"
Lou
And-
Rowe Howery.
Leroy
he in it?
Howery?
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
Oh,
He's
yeah, he's an
great.
actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I recognize. I just couldn't remember.
You're from Get Out.
Yeah. Okay, so I was like, I kind of believed him when he was shocked that she knew, but yeah, he's an
He's
actor.
an actor.
I can't trust these people.
So everything was going fine. Then the in memoriam happened,
Oh, no.
and then what we got
Did they
was
accidentally play ours?
Everything, everything from the in memoriam to the end was a shit show.
I
Oh,
will say
okay.
they left Jessica Walter out of the in memoriam, which was very upsetting for me. That's
Okay.
Lucille Bluth
Yeah.
from Arrested Development. If you,
Oh,
don't
really?
know. Yeah, they left her out.
They also left Glee lady out. that
Naya
died.
Riviera, they left
Oh,
her
yes,
out.
yep.
And there
God.
was another big one that they left out
Nah, not that I can remember.
too.
Ben
So-
Stiller's dad was there.
Jerry
I
Stiller.
thought
Jerry
you were
Stiller, yeah.
saying Ben Stiller. I was
Yeah.
like,
Wait,
Uh,
what did we
fuck
miss
is
so-
that?
something?
It was
Fred
just
Willard was there. Joel Schumacher was there.
Mm.
Uh,
big in memoriam for just past.
All right,
Yeah.
wait, I'm
But-
looking up.
And
The
they
thing
left
was-
people out.
They left people out and they skipped through them really quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
like,
Like-
'cause they normally linger on
Normally
them.
they
There was a
you
lot of
couldn't-
people that
It's
they'd
'cause there was
lost.
a lot.
This,
Not
yeah.
half a second, I would say. Like not enough time to
So this
look at
happens
their,
every year.
like not enough time to look at their face and then look at their name. You had to choose one.
So straight
Um,
away, the first thing that's popped up when I've Googled it is that the Oscars is facing backlash for its bizarre 2021 in memoriam segment. This year's Oscars in memoriam played accidentally at podcast 1.5 speed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah, and had people missing, which is
So
ridiculous.
it just sped through, and then the last two they lingered on a little bit at the end was Connery and Boseman, but even then, it still wasn't long.
It wasn't
but they-
emotional
when they
like
have
the other
really-
years.
When they have like really, really big actors like both of them, they normally like it's like a nice big sort of little like segment of it. Like they do like
yeah,
do
sometimes they
linger on
accompany it with like a clip of something, like
Yeah.
if they're
Yeah,
a
'cause we
really
lost-
iconic
Well,
actor.
I feel
We
like
lost
sure
a lot of people
one
this year.
One year, Dave Grohl, the singer of Foo Fighters, sang a Beatles song while the thing played.
Yeah, they
'Cause I-
usually
'cause
do
That's
something.
what I
Yeah.
think that's the first.
And it was a
realised they
bizarre
did
song
in memoriam.
choice.
This is usually the last time that these people are going to appear in the award ceremony, right? It's like it is meant to be a really emotional thing, and it was.
Yeah.
It seemed like an
So,
obligation.
It just went
this year.
really, really fast, and then we have three. And at this point, in memoriam ends. Disappointing, but we'll power through. We have three Oscars left. We have Best Leading Actress, Best Leading Actor, and Best Picture. And so we were all shocked as hell when who introduced Best Picture?
Let me check.
We were
Oh,
shocked
fact
as
checker.
hell as the person who introduced Best Picture came out before.
To give out the Best Picture,
Picture.
award with two.
Yes,
with
they
two
do
others.
that. They do normally do that last.
Yeah,
don't
Change
they?
the order.
Yeah.
Best Picture's always last. They always end on
Okay.
Best Picture, where you have everyone on stage, everyone's happy, all the producers there. You get a good group of people on stage, and that's the end of the night. Thanks for coming to the Oscars. So it was really bizarre this year. I thought that
We were
either
shocked.
I just skipped a bit of the telecast, maybe jumped ahead, or they ran out of time and they didn't do Best Leading Actress or Best Actor. When whoever came out, they introduced that No Man Land won. Yay. And then we went to Leading Actress, which is really weird because Frances McDormand, just because she's a producer in Nomadland, she just got her Oscar for
Nomadland,
producing
yeah.
that. And then she had to quickly come back on stage to get her Oscar for Best Actress in Nomadland.
She howled on the stage
Like a wolf.
during.
She did do that.
Was
During.
it, Rita
Okay.
I wish we could
Rita
find
Moreno.
I wonder if we can find a clip of it. It's like it's
It's
weird.
bizarre.
It was Rita Moreno.
So, and then they end the show with Best Leading Actor. Now, this was clearly because the producers thought that Boseman was going to win. They thought it was going to end with this big emotional, like his widow would come up and do a speech. It would be really emotional. Everyone would stand up, clap. We end the Oscars on a big note. But Anthony Hopkins won. And he wasn't there to collect the award.
And no one was there. Well,
Really?
And Joaquin Phoenix clearly...
represented here tonight.
oh, are you going to play it? I was just about to
Give
play.
this one to our wolf.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, weird.
Odd.
She like goes up to the ceiling.
Oh, it's like
too.
does the
Like,
full-
Yeah, she does the full-
It's one of those
full-
where she ends up sounding too much like a real wolf.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't sound like
practicing.
she's just making a sound.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's like,
And it's just like,
how
oh,
much have you practiced?
Yeah, like that came from somewhere deep inside.
And Joaquin Phoenix did not want to be there. He did not want to be there at all.
He was very
He
uncomfortable.
He didn't do the thing that they wanted him to do.
He's not good at award ceremonies.
Wait,
He
what
hates-
was this-
he
what
hates
was this
awards.
for?
I
So
don't
what
think
was he
I've
there
ever
for?
seen
Yeah.
a room
Because he
that
won
he
Best
wants to-
Actor.
He won Best Actor last year, so it's tradition that if you win Best Actor, you come back the next year to present.
Oh,
Best Actor.
present.
But,
Okay,
you
so
know,
he
but
presented
usually
it.
it's the
Yeah.
opposite. Usually, no, because
They do opposite for supporting.
oh,
I don't think there's ever been a room that he looks like he wants to be
So,
in.
but he is known for hating awards, and he hates the idea of them.
Yeah.
And so he comes on, and then he just goes, "I'm not doing what they want me to read. I'm just going to read the nominees." And he
Yeah.
does that, and then he just goes,
I like
he-
that.
Yeah, he's just like Anthony Hopkins for wins on behalf of the Academy. The Academy is accepting this
His
award.
award on his
Good night,
behalf.
everyone.
yeah,
It
and then
ends.
it ended. That
what
was it.
the living shit?
So it's like,
Yeah.
so
That's
like
literally
it
the
was
end.
just,
Yeah.
but like,
Credits roll.
If you can get it, play it. It's really weird.
So,
That's
like,
so-
how
like-
soon after
like
they
I have
announced?
to, I have to
Yeah.
like criticize him for that because like obviously it's the end of the night, like, and it's like one of the big award. You like, I know you don't want to be there and you don't like the idea of it, but you're there to do the thing. It's like you got to put a little bit into it, like.
I
Harrison
would
Ford-
Was that
usually
his
agree
fault or
with
the
you,
producer's
Michael,
fault?
except for a couple of reasons. Number one, it does go against his entire like ethics, and therefore I wouldn't expect him to change that.
Yeah, true.
Second, it's not like he could really put on a show at that point
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
because it was supposed to be going to Chadwick Boseman.
I mean, like,
So-
yeah, but
It
you don't
was
have to
weird.
like just
Everyone
like,
was
list
shocked.
him
Alex
and then
and
just
I-
kind of like just like drop it as a bombshell, then just end. Like,
This to me, this is so comparable to the 2017 Oscars where they
read the
they
wrong
read the
one.
wrong name.
Yeah.
This is it.
But they saved that. That ended well with both people from films on stage hugging,
Yeah.
handing over the awards
They
to
were
each
good
other.
sports about it.
was really bad, like what happened, but they saved it. With this, it was just bye everyone.
It was left because it was. We were both like, I wish we had recorded our reaction to that.
I
because
stood up
we-
and went, "What?" 'Cause we
I-
did not expect Hopkins to win.
Yeah.
I was just gobsmacked. And I guess in a way, we were shocked by that. Then we were disappointed by how it just ended.
We're like,
and
"It's
then we
over?"
were also kind of like, oh, but Chadwick Boseman, like that. I guess because as well, his In Memoriam was so underwhelming at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
it felt like there was just nothing. It was just really, really bad.
Yeah, they didn't handle it well, and the fact and people getting mad because they're like, "Oh, they gave it to they didn't give it to the dead guy, but they
Yeah.
so they gave
See, I
it
was
to the
just
guy
about to
that
say
wasn't
this.
even there."
I've seen a lot of things on like especially on the day like after it had just happened. A lot of people are like boycott the Oscars, like fuck the Oscars sort of thing.
But,
like
like-
they didn't give it to Chadwick, he deserved it. And it's just like I know he died. It's very very sad. But if someone puts up a better performance, they're gonna win it.
Yeah,
Like you
and-
can't base the whole thing around.
And
someone's
Chadwick's brother
dying.
came out and said he wouldn't want to got won it out of pity.
That's right. I mean, but I like to think in a way, I agree. I think Anthony Hopkins deserved the Oscar more than Chadwick Boseman. I would not have been upset if Chadwick had
No,
won
no, no
because
one
it
would
is
have
his
been.
last opportunity to win one and it's a lasting legacy. What I'm more upset about is the fact that, not even that Anthony Hopkins wasn't there to deliver a speech.
It's the fact that the producers try to make it into something.
They would have like absolutely they invited Chadwick Boseman's widow to the Oscars. She was sitting there in attendance. They leave the Best Actor award until
Till last, yeah.
They put Chadwick Boseman NFTs in the gift bags, and
Just the
then
most
they
disgusting thing in the
don't
world.
give him
Really?
the award. Like it was just one big tease essentially
Yeah.
for nothing, for no like
Yeah.
for just
And like you can't get mad at Hopkins. He's 83 years old. And
And he's in the UK.
He's in Wales. He told them, he goes, "I don't feel comfortable going to London," which is still like not
hot
safe
spot.
from COVID.
Yeah, no.
So that's where the hub was, because like obviously you had different people for their awards in different locations around
Yeah.
the world. So they had a camera in North Korea, North Korea. They had a camera in South Korea. They had a camera in London. They had one everywhere. They had one in Australia where Sacha
Ella
Baron
Fisher
Cohen
and
and Isla
Sacha
Fisher
Baron
was.
Cohen.
People think that was a green screen. It wasn't. They
no,
were there.
the wind was blowing. You
Yeah,
could
the
see
wind was
Isla's
blowing.
hair.
People thought it was a green screen. So yeah, he just didn't like. He's 83 years old. He didn't want to go to London,
Yeah, nah.
Which
Like
is
you,
fair.
you didn't want to like risk it at anything.
and he offered to the producers. He goes, "I'll be on Zoom to give like if you want
Yeah.
me to have I'm happy to come
I'll
on
give a
Zoom
speech.
and accept it." And they told him no.
Weird.
So
Because they were like, oh well, why bother even getting?
He's
him
not.
on
Yeah,
side?
don't worry about getting
Saying
dressed up,
as
mate.
bad as you can feel for Chadwick's widow, is that I feel really bad for Nomadland and their producers because they like every other Oscars ends with Best Picture and it's a
Yeah.
big thing. It's what we talk about, and that got taken from them.
Yeah,
Did they
they
all
kind
rush
of
on
They kind of got
stage?
shunted to
Huh?
the side.
Did they all rush on stage?
No, it was only a few of them, but it was like the show ends with them all on stage, and it's all what I
Yeah,
remember.
it's all cheering and
Yeah.
cameras. Yeah,
But if to bring it back to a positive, I'm glad they didn't play music for any of the speeches. They just let them do the speeches this year.
Yeah, they didn't cut them off.
They didn't
Yeah.
cut anyone off. But yeah, so I feel like Nomadland really got cucked.
Yeah.
It did, but yeah, the whole I think everyone really got cucked in that
I
ceremony.
think, I think it's not on. Obviously, it's not on anyone but the producers for like trying to like force this big thing for Chadwick.
Yeah, they shouldn't have tried to orchestrate
Like the
something
whole
else.
thing shouldn't be based around one person. Like it's meant to be an awards.
And that's right.
for
And,
multiple different
and like
people.
I said
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Alex, if they had kept the awards in the same sequence as they originally are presented, it wouldn't have lost its impact. If Chadwick
at
had
all.
won,
And yeah,
it would have still been
and
emotional.
and if
We
his
would have
wife,
still,
like if his widow came up and said something, it's like it doesn't get rid of the moment.
that's
It's
right.
like-
It would have still been an impactful moment.
Yeah.
And if you didn't win, at least then you didn't screw up the rest of the show and disappoint everyone and anger everyone. I just don't know. I don't know what was going
And
on.
then, and then at least like obviously having someone like Joaquin Phoenix who doesn't want to be there. At least that's not the end of the show. Just to be
Yeah.
like, all right, here you go, bye.
Speaking
Like,
of someone else who didn't want to be there,
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford came out on stage and started reading editing
Yeah, he
notes
was-
from Blade Runner.
really.
Yeah, he was presenting best editing, and he just came out and started reading studio notes from Blade Runner.
Like right off was he reading like pretty much right off the notes?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
like sentences.
Yeah,
Just
just like
There are so
music
many
in this
memes
scene
about
sucks.
that too.
Yeah.
I imagine
That's brilliant.
in his delivery of that as well would have been dry.
He
as
just
hell.
does. That man does not want to be anywhere.
Nah.
Um,
he
So
wants to
done.
go home on his couch and have
he
a
just
beer.
wants the money to go.
Surprised he rocked up.
Yeah, that's
and it's
amazing.
Indiana Jones and Han Solo. He's done.
yeah.
You
You don't need to
he's
do
had his
anything
life.
else.
He's been all the way to the top and back down.
He's like,
and
I was-
right back to
I
the
was
top.
so shocked he rocked up in Rise of Skywalker. I'm like, they got him.
I was going to say, he went purely so that they could really lock down and kill him.
Yeah.
And now he's doing Indiana Jones to do that as well.
I am dead. Yeah.
But as far as like the actual awards go, though, I think they
was-
shared the love.
it had the lowest
They
rating
shared
ever.
the love.
Did
I'm not
It
surprised.
dropped under 100 mil.
I'm
not
100 It dropped
surprised.
under 10 million. It dropped from
Man,
22
the
million.
Usually, I was gonna say
viewership.
usually it's above 20 mil.
Over 20 mil viewership last year. It dropped to 9.
Everyone
Damn.
probably thought it was
Right
going to
down.
be like a Zoom call,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a glorified Zoom
I mean,
call.
that's what I thought it was that.
Was there any
Yeah.
big like any shocks other than
No,
best actor?
it's funny because up until the literally before Best Leading Actor
Seconds
got announced,
before.
I went to Steph. Yeah, it's been a pretty tame Oscars this year.
He said as Joaquin was about to announce it because we knew Chadwick Boseman was going to win, and he was like, Steph, these Oscars have been really tame. There's been no big upsets. We haven't had anything. It's been really predictable. And then he pretty much cut short to yell like, "What the fuck's happened here?" Because
Yeah.
it was just shocking.
I screamed. I was
screamed
so
too.
happy. I mean, it sounds
Well,
bad, doesn't it?
No,
I
but
wasn't,
like,
not happy.
really?
it's very interesting.
I really
Happy for the
wanted him
train
to win,
wreck.
and he won. It just, it shows how the Oscars have integrity.
I'm happy. I am happy that Anthony Hopkins
After
won,
all
but I don't
these
think in that
years.
moment happy would not be my emotion. I was just too.
I was
flabbergasted.
relieved.
Oh,
That sounds
but yeah,
worse.
but
I'm
I think
confused.
I think the awards team they all got some love. Mank got some love. Ma Rainey's Black
honestly,
Bottom got love.
there was
Minari.
no. I think the most that won the Nomadland won the most, and that was 3.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah,
Bank won 2.
Ma
Minari
Rainey.
won. Ma Rainey won.
Minari.
2. Minari won 1.
The Father.
The Father won 2. Good. Go on, Mank. Good on Mank.
What did Mank win?
Cinematography? No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
Yeah,
Cid-
Mank won
cinematography.
cinematography and production design.
Yep, nailed it.
Yeah.
Sound of Metal won.
Sound of Metal got
Editing.
for best sound
Won.
and for
editing.
best editing.
sound and editing. Trial of Chicago 7 won nothing.
Yeah,
Not a thing.
yeah, and neither did Borat's subsequent movie film, which I am not surprised.
Correct.
There was something I saw
Yeah,
that
that makes
we
sense.
we didn't overly. There was one that we like obviously didn't overly enjoy, but it just got one of like the visual effects ones or sound.
Oh, Tenet. No?
Tenet,
Tenet
yes,
did-
Tenet.
Tenet won
get
visual
one.
effects.
They gave a nod to
Love and Other Monsters got nominated for best visual effects.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, they did.
No, Love and Monsters, not Love and Other Monsters.
Yeah. Well, they did the monsters beautifully.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Who was talking about the other one? You. What are you saying?
I can't remember. That might have been
Speak.
the one that I saw, but I feel like there was
It's
one I was
awkward.
like, oh, I didn't realize that was like up like would have been up for one of the
I
awards.
have a feeling it
but-
might have been Tenet because
I think that's the one that shook me out of it because as I was
Tenet.
scrolling through, it was like the obviously the ones that you had are up for Best Picture and stuff that are normally through there, and then Tenet was just there. I was
Yeah.
like, huh, right.
Soul
Makes
Soul
won
one,
best.
two.
Soul won.
Not
Best-
Onward.
No, yeah, not
Soul
Onward.
won too, didn't it?
Soul won best score and then best animated film. Not Onward.
My sister, we do the ballots, like we all did our predictions, and I handed one.
I was
to my
nailing it
sister.
for the longest
Yeah,
time.
he did very well.
I was
until-
9 for 9 at a point.
Yeah. And my sister, who has not seen any of the Best Picture nominees. This is my middle sister, Isabella. She was like, "I'll do one." I was like, "Okay." So she's just ticking some random ones. She goes, "Oh, Chadwick Boseman, he'll win." And you told me Nomadland was going to win, so I'll pick that one. And then she picks Shaun the Sheep, Farmageddon for Best Animated Picture. And I look at her and listen. I'm like, Isabella, if there's one thing you can be certain of in any Academy Awards, is that Disney wins Best Animated Picture.
Except when
Disney.
Spider-Verse does.
And then she ticks Onward instead. She decides to go for Onward.
Yeah,
And
Tom Holland and Chris Pratt playing
she
elves.
liked Onward, but I said
Have you
no.
seen Onward?
Soul
No.
is
It's
gonna
not great, but it's still fine.
Soul.
It's mid-level Pixar. It's no Coco.
Leslie Odom
like
Jr.
Coco.
We
didn't
do
win
like
the
Coco.
Oscar for the song.
No, the girl who sang the song from Judas and the Black Messiah.
Hell yeah.
Won.
Yeah, there were some good songs there. I was listening to a couple of.
You
bops.
chose the worst song.
I just picked the song that had like brackets in the title. I'm like, that means it's artsy and it's gonna be.
Wait,
really
what
good.
song did you choose?
EOC.
Oh, from The Life Ahead.
I chose.
I don't
Speak
even
Now
know.
From,
No
Is it-
idea.
I chose Leslie Odom Jr. because I back Hamilton.
I didn't. Yeah, I don't even know why I didn't see Leslie Odom Jr. on the ballot.
Nah,
would've-
that song from Judas and the Black Messiah. I'm so glad I'm seeing that won because I love that song.
That's a good song. It
I
was a good
rewatched that
song.
with Dad the other night.
It's on my Spotify.
It's a good film.
Mm.
I also rewatched Mank. Alex thought Mank was dank. I like
Yes,
Mank.
yeah, you really had to put that in there, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to.
I'm very glad you've come around on your opinion of that.
Yeah, now we just got to rewatch Nomadland.
Yeah.
I also watched Sound of Metal again. Good movie.
I gotta watch No Man Land,
Yeah.
and I just watched Green Book the other day, so
Yeah.
we're catching
You're a few years
up.
behind. But
Yeah.
you've seen Parasite though, so you're right.
I did see Parasite.
Yeah.
So
I've really not seen
we're on
many
board.
Best Picture.
Yeah, you suck.
Yeah.
Why are
I'm
you here?
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm here.
Christian, have you seen The Favourite?
No.
That's a good movie.
You should watch The Favourite, actually. It's got like that it's got that historical aspect. Who like
does-
that?
Yeah, but it's not very.
Does that
accurate.
have
Yeah, but
Olivia in it?
Yeah.
Olivia Colman,
Yeah,
Sophie.
yeah.
Rachel Weisz.
English actor that's in everything.
Yeah.
English.
We
yeah.
like Sophie.
Yeah, we like.
we like Sophie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like I loved The Favourite. I remember I saw it with you. Then the next day I went and saw it with Alexia, and then I bought it, and then I watched it with Mum. I love it.
Also,
Okay, we'll check out The Favourite.
I rewatched The Father, and then that was just tears.
It's hard.
I
Again.
need to watch that. Yeah.
It's so sad. Yeah, but
funny.
that's probably my favorite. I'm gonna say I thought these Oscars this year had probably some of the strongest Best Picture contenders in the past few years. Like not individually, but like as a group of like really strong movies. Like always, Oscars always have like one that goes, "What the fuck did that get nominated?"
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's-
Why
there's
is
always
that
like the
here?
one
Yeah.
outlier, sort of.
But this year didn't really have that.
Yeah, this year really does not
Last
have
year
that
was
at
quite
all.
a strong group as well.
What
Ford v
last-
Ferrari, I could have dropped. A
What-
great movie, but not Best Picture.
What was
No,
last?
was
in
that up
last
for
year's?
Best Picture?
Yeah.
That's a bit ambitious.
Yeah,
it
that's-
deserves something maybe.
What was in last year's group?
Ford v Ferrari, Jojo Rabbit,
Did Black
Parasite.
Panther get nominated for Best Picture?
It did.
I dropped that one.
Black
too.
Panther. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Um,
That's like not even funny.
Yeah,
That's
Jo-
them being like people are like harping on about Black Lives Matter. We need
Yeah.
to do something.
But that's not the way to fix that.
That's definitely not the way to go.
yeah.
But it's like, oh, Best Picture, yeah.
Last year, what can I see if I can get? Oh, I think.
All
there
right,
was
I've got the
8.
list up now,
There's
so go
9
for
of
it.
them or something,
So there's
isn't
9.
there?
So there was Jojo Rabbit.
Yes.
There was Parasite. There was
Yes.
Little Women. There was
Yes.
Ford v Ferrari.
Yes.
There was other films. 1917. How many are there?
That's a contender.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So I got 4 left.
Yep.
Shit. Marriage Story.
Yep.
3 left. 3 left. Marriage Story.
2 really big ones,
Oh fuck me.
long ones,
Long one.
Long ones.
Long. Do you remember Joker?
and
Was
then,
Joker nominated for Best Picture?
Yeah, Joker.
Yeah, and then 2 really big long ones.
Long name or long
They're
movie?
set on either coast of the US.
Uncut Gems?
Uncle. No, that
No?
was a big
What?
thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got snubbed.
yeah.
Out in memoriam.
In memoriam. What else got nominated?
One of them's
for
by
it?
one of your favorite directors.
What the?
Not
fuck?
Mank.
no.
I'm blank. I probably won't get it.
All right, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course.
and The Irishman.
Oh gosh.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Scorsese and
Scorsese.
Tarantino. What were those movies?
Arguably, probably two of their lesser films.
Yeah, I still haven't
Once
seen
Upon a Time, Hollywood's
Irishman.
great. Have you seen it?
It is great.
But it's no Django Unchained and Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'd say
I
it's
definitely agree
good.
with that
It's
statement.
quite good.
It comes together, but it takes a while to come together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a film. It
Um,
doesn't have the rewatchability that his other films do.
no,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
more
I
than
can't
once.
say I've gone back to watch it. I mean, the only thing I really want to go back for is the full like football throw of the
That's
can
what
to the
everyone wants.
face.
Yeah.
The ending.
It's pretty much Tarantino just doing good filmmaking without a solid like plot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is. I was
Like,
gonna say my least
The
favorite bit.
filmmaking is all sound.
Yeah.
And it's all-
like it's all great.
To be fair, when we went and saw it, it was weird. Remember, like when we went and saw it the first.
I saw it with James and Josh the first time.
Yeah,
and
we-
I had a horrible theater experience. We just went bowling. I was sore.
That's right. I
was
remember you messaging
tired,
me. You were
and
very underwhelmed.
The lady next to me who kept talking the whole film.
And then when we
Sucked.
went and saw it, it was like the background. It was like the back.
Oh yeah, when Mark and I saw it, Atmos. The Atmos track was turned off.
So, like,
yeah,
there was
that's
like
right.
parts where he was standing on the roof, and there was just no sound.
It just cut
whatsoever.
out.
Like
Yeah.
the whole channel.
Like
wasn't
he'd
on.
move a bucket, nothing. No sound. And I've seen the movie
hilarious.
before, so I'm like, no, that made a sound. So
Yep.
I went over to the people. I'm like, hey, your Atmos tracks were turned off, and they're like, what the fuck? How does this kid know that? I was just like, yeah. So then they paused the movie, and then they, instead of restarting it like they should have, because we weren't that far into it, they just kept it going. Like,
That's pretty bad.
So weird.
It's funny that year I watched 1917 and they never dawned the cinema lights the entire
That's
movie.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
I had talked up the night scene to my brother, and then it was just pitch black screen and music.
oh no.
That's horrible.
Best part of the
And
movie.
he was like, "That's a funny joke you made."
"Yeah,
I
yeah."
went to go see Couples Retreat, and they didn't do that.
Couples retreat. Not quite the same. Sort of.
1917, couples
Not
retreat.
quite the same level.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn, Jason Bateman
know.
doing funny things.
They're both military films. It's all good.
Yeah, you know.
I also had a weird experience with The Disaster Artist where the movie just paused.
Okay.
Was that with?
Classic.
So the screen cut out, and then like we couldn't see anything for a little bit, and we're like, "What the hell's happening?" And then they came back on, and it just paused, and Tommy Wiseau going,
Was I with you in that?
"Nah, that was with James."
That was with
And it was
James.
on. It happened very, very like in the first scene, and we're like, "Okay, they're just gonna restart the film because we missed some stuff," and then they didn't restart the film.
Amazing.
I've been in cinemas where the
So weird.
session time happened, then half an hour later, nothing has started on screen.
Oof.
And I
No,
was just like,
my first ever like something like that is I went to the movies to see Harry Potter with my grandma, and they started playing King Kong, like Peter Jackson's King Kong.
dope.
That's pretty good.
But like as a little kid, I'm like, where's Harry Potter? like I just wanted to see
And it's
magic.
just Jack Black.
Mine. I was gonna
Adrian
say
Brody.
yeah. He's
mine
like, I'm
was
making filming magic.
mine was the Golden Compass, but they accidentally played B movie.
You got locked out.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great. That's
Yeah.
great. And then they stopped it and put on Golden Compass, and we were all like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
I don't
This
like.
one's
I've never
Surprise
seen the
Seinfeld.
Golden
I've never
Compass.
seen
seen
it.
it either.
Nothing
Oh,
wrong
it's
with
so
that.
good.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened. We just really went on a big tangent there, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't have
I do.
anything to contribute to that either.
Yeah.
I've never had a weird.
I don't know
cinema
where we
experience.
started. I don't know where we are, but I'm
The
happy
We're
to be
somewhere.
here.
We're
Yeah.
somewhere.
All right. Well,
That was the
we,
Oscars.
We
You
weren't
know
gonna
where
do.
you know where there's a safe space? It's at patreon.com/Millennial Movie Talk, where you can chuck us a buck or two and support us and get access to a bunch of behind the
Someone
scenes
should be
bonus
doing
content.
some actions while you're
You
saying
do
this.
that because I'm off to camera.
Money,
Everyone do it, and Alex just cut between everyone. You can support us on Patreon. I've just checked today. They've updated their website so it actually pops up in AU currency for us now.
Hey, how much we get?
So Australian.
Do we still have one?
Our dollar tier is actually $1.50.
Is he still there?
In
Hello, Mark
Australian.
Fleer.
It's up- it's
Mark
up.
Fleer.
Mark, shout out to Mark.
Don't
who's,
shout him out until we know he's still there.
Okay, let me check. Hold up.
Oh, I could have guilt
jump
tripped
in
him.
the
Like,
gun.
why
Hold up.
Mark Flair?
Let's see. Hold up. Is he here? Is he still here? Let's have a look.
God, watch me drop. If
Relationship manager.
It's all right. Mark Flair, you know.
I think if Mark leaves
Love
us-
him.
We
love
love Mark.
him.
If Mark leaves us, that's when we.
That's when
That's
we
what
start.
call
pack
it,
up.
right?
Yeah,
When we shut
that's
shop
when
with
we
Mark
pack it in.
Yeah. But
So
yeah.
Could
Mark-
you imagine he heard that? He's like,
Can we get a banner? Can we get a banner and we get Mark Flair?
That
We
that was
love
first,
Mark
first Patreon.
Yeah, we love Mark Flair.
I
Yeah.
may get Mark's name on a t-shirt. Maybe not.
So
you know what? I want up here. I'll get his name
if
tattooed.
you head over and check out,
if he gives us $100 extra, me and Chris will get a name.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
legally
we've already
change my
been down
name to
this
Mark
road.
Flair. So I'm gonna one up both of you. I'm gonna legally change my name to Mark Flair.
Me too.
Genius.
Mark. Hey guys.
Mark-
Mark,
For
Mark
3 months,
and Mark.
3 months of the year, can just like between 4 of us, we all have to change our name for 3 months of the year.
Can we
Mark,
find out Mark
everything you
Flea's
own is now
birthday?
mine.
Can we celebrate his birthday on the show?
Can
Right,
we,
yes.
can we message him?
Like
Like,
with little party hats. Like,
Could you imagine he
Actually,
heard all this and just got
100%,
very
yeah.
creeped out?
we'll get in contact with Marky Mark.
I love that. If you
Marky
support us on Patreon, you can get that kind of treatment.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
celebrate your birthday on the show. We don't give a fuck.
But yeah, I highly recommend everyone go check it out. I might change around the little prices of things based on, making it look a little bit nicer for currencies and stuff. In US, it's still all very much like on the dollar, but for everything else now, it's got like cents.
Oh, screw it.
Put it into Dogecoin or something.
Yeah,
That's the new
0.00000
currency.
Have you
zero
seen,
Dogecoin.
like buying stuff online lately, they're accepting Bitcoin for
Yeah,
some places
yeah.
now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
it's a thing.
we might set up an MMT wallet that you can transfer stuff to support
We'll take
us.
a Bitcoin.
MMT crypto wallet.
Yeah, honestly, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look, Michael, you're going to be left out here for a second because we originally were going to do this, but we've all recently, well, you two have seen this movie for a long time. Steph and I recently just watched it for the first time.
I'm scared.
Les Mis.
yes.
Les Misérables.
Look down.
Look down, don't look them in the This is now going to become just a karaoke
down,
session.
Look
yeah, you've been
down,
listening to the
you're
soundtrack out of
here
hours.
until
I
you die.
don't know the words yet.
Les
You know the rest of
Miserables.
it.
yeah.
Prisoner.
Oh, just the Harrison Ford line. And I am Javert. Like
Harrison
it's so
Ford.
good.
Harrison
No,
Ford.
wait. Oh God, what have I
If
done?
Harrison
What have I
Ford
done?
did, he'd be like,
No, Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe.
He'd be like,
God, I love
this is
it.
Harrison Ford. He'd be like,
Yeah, he wouldn't give any delivery at all.
and I am Javert.
No, Russell Crowe
Do not forget me.
goes.
That's
And
your
I'm Javert.
I mean, you know the
Do not
line.
forget me.
We all know Russell Crowe's best line in the whole movie is just 5 years for what you've done.
The rest because you
Honestly,
tried to
he
won.
is
Yeah.
acting in this
Prisoner
movie.
He's not singing, he's
601.
acting.
He's doing such
Yeah,
a good
bit of
job.
My name is Jean Valjean.
It's epic.
Yeah, this is obviously the 2012 Les Mis, based on
Yeah, wait.
based on the Broadway hit Les Miserables.
Apparently, there's
Oh, we're just
a-
gonna sing the whole movie. What
There's
do
a
you
new
think?
from
we're talking
French.
about?
There's a new
2012.
French version of it.
There
that's
is.
actual Apparently, it's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, it was nominated.
Oh, yes, it was nominated for best.
It was nominated for
Oh,
awards.
it is set in France.
Yeah, funny, but this is in modern times. It's set. It's like
Wait,
a
but
modern
why do I
remake
think
in
I was
France.
gonna say?
Are they
I was
the
gonna
yellow
say-
vest protesters?
Yeah, I'm actually not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure it is. It's
I think
grounded in reality.
I think
Oh,
it legitimate.
no.
Do you want me to look it up? I'll find it.
I think it's grounded in their reality at the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
2019.
Apparently, it's really good.
Let me find it.
But
Oh,
is it a
boy.
musical?
I hope so.
I don't think it is.
Good question.
It's like 100 years after. No, when's Les Mis set?
1600s. Isn't
Well,
No, it's
considering,
No.
31 years
No, it's
after the French
18
Revolution.
something.
It's like 1820 or whatever.
considering the
me.
trailer
French
starts and
res-
it
yeah.
looks like it's like a soccer match. It's like a
Oh, great.
crowd
Who's
with
playing?
French flags for a soccer match.
Um,
This is weird.
like Google.
it? Manchester.
This is really strange.
Manchester.
Like I'm not seeing anything with songs or anything. I don't know.
I like music. Michael, how are you doing?
What a weird
I'm
adaptation.
doing all right.
So my thoughts of this film, by the way, I expected Anne Hathaway to be in it more.
Yeah,
I'll be
no,
honest,
I,
I was like-
I remember
I
that.
mean, there's a star-studded cast.
I remember
Oh, yeah.
no that I knew she wasn't in it very long because I remember everyone talking about how the fact that she won Best Supporting Actress and she was barely in the film.
Okay. Well, yeah, she did a good. I mean, she did a good.
I've
she
got
did like
notes
a
on the
fantastic
film
job.
too. I want to remind you.
My
You
only
read a note,
notes
then I
is-
read a note.
I'll do my quick ones because I don't remember it anywhere near as much
Yeah.
as you two. Eddie Redmayne,
Oh,
Sings like Kermit the Frog.
he does,
he does.
but he has.
chairs at empty tables.
See, I just like them all for their like one lines. He's like, let's cut the fat ones down to size. I just love that.
I was really on board for the first half an hour of this film.
Is that when
and
you
then-
text me?
Yeah, and then I was on board for the last half an hour of this film.
What do you think of the 3 hours in between?
Man, I tell you what, no, I'm not sure it was half an hour, but I really dig the film. I dig the film, and then it does the first time jump, and I'm still into the film,
Yeah.
still liking it. Then does the second time jump, and the second time jump when it's just you're watching Eddie Redmayne choosing the wrong woman, the whole middle part of that film, you're just like, this is kind of boring.
Yeah, that sort of a plot point never really is interesting in anything.
Yeah,
Or the one
So it
with
doesn't
Eponine?
even feel like a fever dream.
yeah.
It's
You
just
know the one
boring.
that
The one with
It's just
Eponine when she
long.
hides the letter?
That sucks.
I'm just talking about the love triangle. I didn't care about the names.
Oh, Eponine and then Cosette. And
Sure.
Cosette, yeah.
Again, he's
The
just
blonde
like, I
and the
don't care about the
brunette.
name.
Yeah, the brunette
Eponine?
was
I don't
so like I'm
The
not
blonde and
talking
the
about
brunette.
I'm not talking about looks here, but I'm talking about just personality. Go with the brunette. She
The-
loves you clearly
That's the
more.
poor one that
Yeah,
likes
that's
him. and-
Sasha's daughter.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I
This
mean,
movie
looks
was
as well.
I'll be honest. With a name like Les Miserables, I really should have expected it to be a dark film.
Translation: The Miserable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the miserable ones or the miserables.
Yeah.
And I was not prepared for how dark it was. I was like, man, this movie is dark, hey? I was like, this is not this.
Yeah,
like,
it's
Funnily
they're all
enough,
miserable.
funnily
go
enough,
hard in
French
France.
Revolution
Yeah,
not really
they
a
do.
fun time.
They do go hard
no,
in France.
no.
I was
This is
France don't
the
quit.
I was watching.
this is the second or third French Revolution
that's true, yeah.
of that period.
That's one didn't quite stick. But then
Yeah.
I was watching Anne Hathaway on the streets, and I was like, that looks like a shit life. And then they cut to the inn. They cut to the
The
inn.
prostitution song, man.
And I was watching like Helena Bonham Carter and Sacha Baron Cohen in the inn. And I was like, honestly, they look like shit, but that like looks pretty comfy compared to the on the streets. Like this place has fallen
Exactly.
to the
Yeah.
ground. And after seeing, I was like, man, this movie is actually hitting. If I'm looking at this shitty,
Yeah, same.
broken down inn and like, oh, to give anything to just be indoors, to like, they did such a good job on like the set
Mate.
design and everything, making this place look like a shit.
So yeah, basically everything with Russell Crowe and Hugh Jackman and Hathaway loved.
Yeah,
Loved all that.
loved it.
Loved the ending too. It was just that Eddie Redmayne part in the middle. Not that
Yeah.
it's Eddie Redmayne's fault, but
it's the actual plot.
it's
But
the
it-
plot. It's just boring.
All the theatrics are there,
But the
like
song- there's
big
a few-
scenes
Yeah.
are cool.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
for the
there's a few
start,
songs in that part.
yeah.
I'd say it's everything up until they actually have the students have their revolution.
Yeah.
I think everything from the second time jump when we introduced to all them to when they have that second revolution, even the song before them, I think it's One Day More. Everything up from the second time jump to One Day More is just kind of but they also have that great song too that
the songs are really good.
Brunette sings. What's
Shout
that
out,
song?
shout out to yeah, no, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, she's got a great. I love a lot of the motives that they play throughout songs. Like they have like two common ones, especially that kind of creep in to.
Oh,
every
like
song.
the same sort of
Yeah.
Motif.
yeah. The motif. Yeah,
the motif. Sorry, what did I say? Motif. Motif.
I did notice that. I was just really shocked. I was thinking, man, for a movie this long, I would expect a lot of stuff to happen, and they
Oh,
were
I
moving
haven't-
through it really quickly.
Yeah.
They like, I was like,
On my own.
On my own's great.
they were just moving
Okay.
through it real quickly from one song.
On
Like
My Own?
5 songs in, we're already,
uh,
you know.
Yeah. No,
Trust the
thinking
fact checker.
I'm thinking of Bring Him Home. That's another song.
Ah.
Yeah.
Because I like the songs. If we're talking about songs quickly, best songs. Who Am I is great. Can You Hear the People Sing? It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
The epilogue at the end where they do hear people sing, but they change it different where they're all like all the dead people were there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's great. That also gave me goosebumps. I thought it was a really good ending. I was like,
Oh,
you
I
know
was
what?
getting
You know, I
chills.
was like, you know what? Ending, you won me over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's real good.
I don't know which song it is. It's like Look Down / Paris.
Yeah.
18 something.
Is that
Yeah.
the big
It's got
opening one?
yeah. It's got the kid.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, we used to have a king.
Yeah,
now
that's-
we have another king.
That's
so
yeah,
good.
that kid who's in every musical ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good.
I
in
just
this
love his
film.
attitude in that.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah.
I very much preferred him in Les Mis to in Into the Woods.
I haven't seen.
Also-
He can be very annoying in Into the
Also,
Woods.
Okay.
I didn't hate people.
Yeah.
Reading online,
Yeah,
a lot of
people
people
like his
hate
singing.
Russell Crowe singing. I thought it was purposeful that they chose someone to play this character who wasn't the best singer because this character doesn't seem like he'd be the best singer.
I don't think he's a bad
commands-
singer.
But isn't he
Yeah.
like from what you guys
He's
were saying and
Inspector
playing the
Policeman.
music? It's a bit more like
He's an
spoken,
inspector, yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
isn't he meant to be like the?
He's the
big,
authoritarian
gritty-
character, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like,
yeah.
isn't
He's
that
the
the
big.
whole
So
thing?
him
It's
not
like-
being like Hugh Jackman level singing, I'm fine with that. And I thought
I
even
thought he
saying
did
that, I thought he
a-
did a good job.
Like I think he did a good job. I would be pretty impressed if someone had a voice like that and they came out like that.
He
wasn't
commands the stage.
A professional
Yeah.
singer, a
they
professional
did-
singer, but that doesn't mean he was a bad
and
singer.
they did all their own singing live on set. Like
he?
they sung live.
Really?
There was no dubs. They actually sang on set.
That is very impressive.
Honestly, I noticed the kind of, a lot of it is kind of, in between yelling and singing.
Yeah.
Especially Javert. But like, it commands the scene. It commands the stage.
Hey,
he's there.
he's
He's an
very
authority.
commanding
He's
figure.
like screaming it. It's
Russell
deliverance.
Russell
It's
Crowe
not-
can sing
yeah.
better than Pierce Brosnan. So
yeah, that's,
Sure.
that's
yeah.
true. That is
I know
true.
that. So yeah, it's above Mamma Mia there. I'll say that.
This was my first experience in a
Nice.
musical where like it was such an epic as well, and it had those really
Oh, we
show
talk about
tuney
epics
type.
again?
Like
I looked up the definition.
Oh, did you?
So legitimately,
Will we
I would
consider
mark
this an
this as an
epic?
epic.
this is an epic. It's a long time
Yeah.
frame.
Yeah.
It's like
Scale big.
this like this. What am I trying to say here? The songs were really orchestral. Like they were huge.
Singing the
pieces.
song of angry men.
Chris,
All
does
of
this
the
fall
songs-
into the
all of the
definition
songs
of an
were just
epic?
so huge.
Well, it's funny. I looked up the definition of epic, and
We're not considering Pirates of the Caribbean epic still.
no,
Come on.
but it did say that it's to do with like the type of plot, right? It's like a big kind of champion character and like the adventure. But it said that most of its use is in big scale productions,
So not
which is what I
runtime.
was saying.
Yeah.
But that's the old fashioned use of it.
Wait,
Yeah,
like a
Yeah.
Greek epic? Is that what they used to?
No, like
'Cause, like,
the
yeah.
old fashioned, like in cinema,
the Odyssey and
saying
stuff.
epic.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I was thinking about this too when I was editing the show, and I got to rewatch this. I also thought about clipping it and making it its own thing, where which I still might. Where is that? I consider Lord of the Rings an epic, 100%.
It is definitely.
If anything, it's the definition of an epic. Hobbit, I don't consider an epic.
See, yeah,
See, because Hobbit was like all CGI.
That's
yeah,
obviously.
that makes. I think of that
Yeah.
straight away. I was like, yeah, Hobbit doesn't feel as big
No, it's
because
not-
it's,
it's not
all
an epic.
CGI. Yeah.
Which is crazy because it's like the same
Yeah.
universe.
Well, like same
like I said,
world,
yeah.
and
Same
everything,
director.
yeah.
If you're using the original meaning, definitely like I think it's about big production.
I want to watch King Kong.
And it
again,
has
'cause
to. I think it
consider-
usually has to be about like a journey as well that's taking place.
Yeah,
like
there's a
grand
lot of stuff
journey.
about like the classic epic tale, like you were saying about like the Odyssey. Like that's an epic.
and the Iliad. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
the Iliad, yeah.
I think where I sit with Les Mis, I think
Interestingly, both of those, like including Les Mis, huge fucking books. Like
Yeah, I
books
wanna
that could
read the
murder
book
a
now.
child.
I wanna
got a
read the
copy.
book.
I've
There's
got
a-
a copy of the Odyssey. No,
Of the Odyssey.
There is a,
Movies.
I will
You're
say,
Homer.
there is a
Homer.
really
Stole it from
gorgeous red hardback of Les Mis, and
Ooh.
it's really really pretty book.
Hold on, can I just ask?
like to see that
is that
one,
from
yeah.
Ancient Studies?
Yeah.
When we had to read it, you stole the Odyssey.
never gave it back. Because here's the thing. Can I go into this quickly?
Miss Cornelius would be
sure.
ashamed.
I'll go because you did the class for me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check the facts.
Yeah, this is where I met Steph. So this is the origin of Alex and Steph. We had to read the Odyssey for one day, like for an assignment or something in class.
Yeah,
But
just
we didn't have to
casually.
read all of it. We all got assigned a separate part of it.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
Yeah. So
But
we,
like none of us knew what was
we
going
read
on
it,
halfway
and
through. Like,
basically I had to go to her school because we didn't go to the same school, but our schools did classes in between. Like we could go to
It was like a
classes
si-
there.
boys
Mother
did
sister
home ec
school.
at Kildare, girls did woodwork and history at St Paul's.
So
Society.
I went to do ancient studies at Kildare, and because my name wasn't in their system properly, that I didn't. When I checked out a book in the
We
library,
trust you. You
that
return it.
it was a trust thing, and they never wrote our name down on it, and I never gave it back. So I just got this copy, and it's like
Still
like a
with the
library
barcode
copy.
on it?
It's got the barcode, it's got the stamp in the book, and it's got the nice plastic sleeve on the outside to protect it.
You're a
How are we going to use this
monster.
episode now?
You are a monster.
Kildare come knocking. Excuse me. We've been looking for this for 6 years.
And quite some few late fees on this one, up to 87 cents.
And if you were still here, we would have to give you a C.
yeah.
Well,
That's a written warning.
so we're done with that.
Yeah, done with that. I will also say, I take it back. There is a really nice looking hardcover of Les Mis, but turns out there's an even better one, and it's like a beautiful white and blue. Look at this thing.
think
It's
I'm gonna want-
gorgeous.
Oh, I
Oh,
want
yes.
that book.
I
Gold
like the little
foil.
French flag in the middle.
Gold
Oh,
foil.
gold foil.
I have a real bad habit
gonna
of
buy
being
that
like, I'm
copy
going
as
to
soon as
buy
I
it, I'm
get
going to
home.
read it, and I'll buy it, and it'll sit on my shelf and never get read.
I
But
will
it's
say,
Good on the shelf.
It does look good on the shelf.
I
It
have
does.
I have tried to start it before, and it's a hefty read.
I bought really nice copies of Lord of the Rings, which I still haven't read.
Dude, get the audiobook. That's the answer for
Dude,
everything.
My
Audiobook
dad's
of
got,
the
like,
Hobbit?
old school copies of Lord of
Good.
the Rings.
Really?
Audiobook of
That's
The
cool.
Hobbit is amazing.
As long as the person reading it is like good.
He does all the character voices. He's
Yes.
amazing.
Who does
Yes.
it? Sorry.
I'll have to look up who does it, but I listened to an audiobook
Andy
of The
Samberg?
Hobbit
Isn't there
years
an
ago.
Ian McKellen version of Lord of the Rings, or am I making that up?
I want more obscure people doing audiobooks. Like I want Andy Samberg to do The Hobbit or something.
Oh, yes.
Dude, why is there
Adam
not a market
Sandler.
for that? Like comedy audiobook.
Yeah, Adam Sandler does Les Mis. Come on, would you not listen to that?
Jerry Seinfeld.
Get Will,
What's
get
the
Will
deal
Ferrell-
with revolutions?
Get Will Ferrell to read something.
Don't look him in the eye.
You've lost him. You've broken him.
What's the deal with slaves?
I think it must be Rob Inglis.
They're not free.
Who does an amazing job.
They still work.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
All right, should we just move on to Alex's
Your
special
segment, your secret special
Alex
segment.
has got a special segment.
I knew when B movie was mentioned that Jerry was coming
He's coming
back
back.
at some point.
That's it's a cycle of Seinfeld.
yeah.
He always comes back.
The Seinfeld cycle.
Yeah. All right. Alex has got a special segment this week, and let's just get into it.
Oh, that's what it is. Yes. I can put dollar signs on the board now.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a lengthy,
It has
Absence.
been a
Very
lengthy.
because there's no money and it made us depressed. We have money.
yeah, it's been
Guys,
over a year since it's
money.
been gone.
There's money.
Learn about how much money other people are making.
And we all know one thing.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
remember how proud you were when you cropped
finance
that.
with Alex.
Just the fact that it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more time.
Oh man. Surely that's a copyright strike by now.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
cares? Oh, we didn't play it long enough for it to get done.
Hopefully.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Finance with Alex. If you're new to the show, basically I'm going to be breaking down the US box office because that's what matters.
Yay.
We love the US. And basically it's all that matters is where the big numbers are. We like that.
Yep.
So now it's been a while. I can't remember exactly how I used to do it, but would you like me to go from 5 up or 1 down?
5 up.
5 up.
Yeah.
You always
five
started
up.
with the
Five
bottom. You
up.
always started with the bottom.
So at number 5, we have Raya and the Last Dragon, still holding on. It's got
on.
legs. It made $1.4 million over the last weekend.
How long is it? Do you know how long it's been in the box office?
I should know that. That's one of the facts I did not put down.
That's one of the defining points of the segment.
I mean, should I just look up when it came out?
No, I got it. Yep, you do it. Actually, I need to keep talking. Oh, but you know, I can tell you that it's a 28.6% drop from its last week's recording.
Oh, nice.
Earnings.
It did come out start of March.
Okay.
So
Okay, cool.
How intriguing.
Yeah, it's made a total gross of $112 million. And that's off a budget, a reported budget. There's no clear-cut budget for Raya, but they estimate it's over $100 million.
Is that available in cinemas or is it streaming?
Both.
Both, yeah.
Okay. And
So
do you have to pay for
that's
it on
why
Disney Plus?
you
Is
do
it like
have to pay
Disney
for it,
Plus
but,
is what,
but
30?
those numbers aren't counted. This is
$34.99.
only box office.
Okay. Right. Wow.
Streaming
It should
numbers
really
are
be
still
higher.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
Disney don't release the streaming numbers. They didn't for Milan because I had a feeling Milan didn't do well.
Okay then.
All right, at number 4, we have Nobody.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ah.
Nobody came in at $1.7 million over the weekend. That is a 30.3% drop from the previous week. It has a total gross. This is worldwide, by the way. The total gross is worldwide, not just US. Of 31.7 million.
Fuck the police.
That's ambulance, isn't
It's
it?
an
Probably an,
ambulance.
probably an ambulance.
I stand by my statement.
Fuck the
and
ambos.
support the ambos. There's not enough.
Support the
South
ambos.
Australia.
Fuck the police.
Yes.
So $31.7 million worldwide off a $16 million budget.
Damn. Good
So
work,
it's
gang.
made its Star budget back. That could mean sequel. I don't want a sequel. I thought it was
No.
a great, fun standalone film.
I agree.
Everyone check out Nobody. It's the Bob Odenkirk, John Wick one.
A couple of people I know just went and saw it based off our review, and they were like, "Yeah, I 100% agree. It was really good."
Very fun movie. At number 3, everyone's favorite film, Godzilla vs. Kong.
Oh my
Are
God.
you joking?
No, for real. People are loving this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Godzilla vs. Kong. Oh, that's what I used to do. I used to have a column for the Rotten Tomato scores.
Do you want me to bring them up?
Nah, it's fine.
Nobody's
I'll-
on 82%.
I'll learn it and do it next week.
Push through.
So Godzilla made $4.2 million, almost 4.3, $10,000 off.
You know what? I'm sitting 6.5 out of 10 on IMDb, 75 on Rotten Tomatoes, 59% on Metacritic.
But it's certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, which I hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
That was a
It is too.
45.3% drop off from last week. It has currently made $406 million worldwide off a $160 million budget.
I don't want them to make more. So why are they,
They are
making?
going to make
why are they
more.
making money?
I read
No.
news today that
Okay.
Adam Wingard, the director, is in talks to continue.
Oh,
So,
no.
quick question: as someone who's seen all of them, what would they even do next?
Yeah.
Godzilla versus Kong versus
Like, would
Kong
they
again.
just do
Mecha
like
Kong.
a team up?
Mecha Kong.
Mecha Kong now.
Mecha Kong, basically Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Big monkey.
Oh wait, no. Will they do? Godzilla has a kid, like in the Japanese one?
Oh,
God.
yes,
Oh,
Son of
jeez.
Godzilla
Son of Godzilla would be kind of cool.
fights Son of Kong.
It's
Do
just,
it.
They just
The exact same poster, but Son above Kong.
They're a little bit,
and the
they're a little bit
buildings are a
shorter.
lot taller than them.
yeah.
They're just a normal lizard
Kong
and a
has a
normal
propeller
gorilla.
hat. Kong has a
It's just a
propeller hat
Nat,
on.
it's just a Nat Geo documentary.
One's got a balloon.
Yeah.
They put some shots of Millie Bobby Brown reacting, and that was it.
Coming in number 2. I've never heard of this film before. There's someone on Instagram I follow. They saw it and they were like very keen for it. It's called Demon Slayer the movie.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know about this
Doesn't
one.
sound like something up my alley.
Oddly enough, I heard a kid at work last night mention this movie, and in my head, I was like, "The fuck is that movie?"
Yeah, I never heard of
'Cause
it.
I heard
Kimetsu
it-
no Yaiba the movie.
Are you guys
It's
ready for what this
anime.
is? So yeah, it's based off a manga. It's based off an anime. It is absurdly popular. The books sell out instantaneously. People went crazy for it, but the only people who go crazy for it are the people who are into manga and anime. So it's not on everyone's radar.
Do you know what I can tell you?
What?
It made $21.1 million
Jesus.
on its opening weekend. There is no
Jeez.
drop off because that was its first weekend
Yeah.
it's been open.
God damn.
Earning the number 2 spot. And so that was the first weekend it was open in America. I believe it's been open in China for longer. China. It has made an overall gross being the highest one on our list here not highest, like the most. It's made the most money out of any of these films. $409.3 million
Ooh.
worldwide off a
Damn.
$65 million budget.
What is it?
Demon
just-
Slayer the movie.
Oh, we're still talking about that one, are we?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I've moved on.
I'm just having a look to see. I wonder if they
I
have
see.
they
I see.
have they done a
Sequel?
No, I wonder if the cinema release is only in Japanese with subtitles or if it is
It
dubbed.
came out here too.
Yeah, so I wonder. I have to ask someone who's seen it.
When I
I'll come back
When
and
I
let you
None of
know.
us have
went
seen
to
it.
when I worked at the cinema and we
Cinema.
had a
Cinema.
like a
Cinema.
really popular anime film
A
come
theatre.
out. We released it twice. We had subs and dubs.
Right.
You could
Ah.
go
Okay.
pick which
Were
one you
they
wanted
like
to see.
months apart or?
No, they were released at the exact
No,
same
yeah,
time.
they did that with the Yu-Gi-Oh
Okay.
movie.
It was
Not
called like
Yu-Gi-Oh,
one,
the Digimon movie. that
one
came out
something. There was
last year.
another super popular manga. One, can't remember what the second part of that word is, but it's one something, and it's
One Piece.
One Piece. Yes, that's the one.
Oh my
Look at
God.
you.
3-piece, U-piece.
One Piece, very popular.
One Piece. Yeah,
One
very
Piece
popular.
is up to book 96
There's
in
like
the manga. It's
my
insane.
friends were talking about it
Remarkable.
the other day, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm on episode 630 something." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah. What? Yeah, no, that and Naruto, they're like the ones that are insane.
I remember One Piece coming out. I think it was Cartoon Network.
We
So
would
it's-
watch them, yeah.
No, I didn't watch it.
No,
I just
Toasted TV.
I just would always see the ad for it,
Ah,
like
yeah.
when they first started coming out, and I was like, huh,
Are we
not for me.
Are we ready for the number one film?
We
Well,
are.
first
I
of all,
think we all know what it is.
I think we need
Ooh.
a.
Nah.
Sorry.
Oh,
No, go ahead.
do you not know?
Should I bring up the theme or?
Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. is-
Fatality.
Mortal Kombat with $23.3 million over the weekend is the highest grossing film in the US at the moment. Well, like over the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Total gross worldwide of $51.1 million off a reported budget of $55 million.
remind me. These aren't big numbers, though, are they? Compared to
We're
what we
getting
saw?
back. We're almost getting back to what we were before. US has opened up cinemas in LA and New York now.
Okay.
And it's very distracting.
I like it.
And
It's so good, I love
and a
it.
bunch of cinemas throughout America. We're almost getting back to what we were. We're nearly there. I'd say we're about just over 60% the way there,
Okay.
which is not great, but it's not the numbers we had before. But you know what? Better than Tenet did.
I do have to say, so I went and saw it again with my pa. My pa absolutely loved it. I gotta say, I do have to bring my review down from a 4 to a 3.5
Why?
because I picked up a couple more little like, that doesn't really work. That's fine. It's fine. It's not like again, still way better than Godzilla vs Kong.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no, I saw it twice in
Yeah.
cinemas recently, and did you see it with the packed crowd?
I saw it with like a decent amount of people.
Yeah.
Josh Lawson didn't get as many laughs as
Okay.
the premiere.
I saw
Okay.
it with a packed crowd Friday night. First Friday night is out.
Nice.
9:15 session, and
It
Josh
went off.
Lawson hit.
Yeah, perfect.
And when he calls Liu Kang a pussy,
yeah,
he's like, "Better than fireballs, you pussy." That was the biggest
people in
laugh.
stitches.
Am I
again.
gonna
Did
like
the whole
this
dinner?
movie
Did the
if
whole
I
dinner
don't-
scene like?
The whole dinner scene smashed.
Great sequence.
Steph, do you like violence?
I mean, I like Tarantino.
So yeah, you might like it for that.
Has it got a good plot though? So you like Tarantino?
No.
Okay.
It has
alright.
a plot worthy of a Mortal Kombat video game.
But we
Which is
might
fine
get
for
we
the-
might get a sequel
Yeah.
now, which will have the tournament.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
will
we
actually.
actually-
and we may get a big lightning fight.
Raiden fight?
Yeah, I want
Raiden
Raiden
fight?
fight.
fight. I didn't want to say it in case I said it
We
wrong.
want a Raiden fight.
It's like
wanna-
Brayden, but without the.
Yeah,
more
so
lightning.
That's
I'll
too
say
complex.
that seeing it with the crowd, this movie hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's like even with a smaller crowd where like it wasn't like huge laughter or ruckus.
And also
reactions.
Saturday afternoon, when I saw it Saturday afternoon, also
Yeah,
landed with a
I
lot
saw it
of
on a
people.
Tuesday afternoon, and it was a lot more chill. There were a lot more older people in there, and they were still like laughing. It just wasn't as loud.
Yeah. And yeah, the fatalities, you got a lot of what?
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
another Kano moment that it's probably my favorite Kano moment now is when Kung Lao tells Sonya, he's like, "Oh, sorry, the pit's for fighters only," and he goes, "Fucking whoops."
That's the best. It's so good.
One of the best Kano moments.
Do they swear in this movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Kano
Kano's
does.
Australian.
Realistic.
He's played by Josh Lawson, and he steals the show, and he's fucking hilarious. And every second word out of his mouth is "fuck."
The best
I'm
way to put his
intrigued.
character is you know someone who talks like that.
I'm intrigued. I want to see it because it was filmed in SA. I got to support local.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
notice
kind of
those-
want to make a
the
Kano,
scenery's
a
amazing.
Kano soundboard and that thing.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that
It's
would be
pretty
good.
good. But yeah, everyone.
What?
Do you want to say guess what again so we can hear it? Or
Yeah.
Alex said, guess what?
And then pulled away from the mic. Well,
Well, he
that
did it.
first.
Yeah, not in that order.
Yeah.
Everyone, guess what?
Hey, what?
Hey, we know that sound.
Steph looks like
Everyone-
she got triggered.
First First game of season 2, everyone. Welcome to the trailer game. If you're new to the show, the trailer game, basically I have 3 trailers. I'll be playing the audio only. We have all of our contestants here. They all have a buzzer. They will be able to buzz in. What's going to happen is I'm going to play the audio of a trailer and they're going to buzz in. I'm going to stop. They're going to answer. And if they get it right, boom, they get a point. If they get it wrong, moves on to the next person. They cannot answer until everybody has an answer. So no second guesses until everyone's had their first guess.
Wholesome. I love it. It's
You okay, Steph?
I'm
It's
just,
very
I'm,
cute.
I got to defend my honor.
You look like you're cringing at the way you were saying it.
No, I'm just.
Do you want me to get Dad out here?
concentrating.
defend the honor of your family.
It's all 100th episode PTSD.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
everyone's on 0 right now.
Yep, clean
Oh, this is a
slate.
clean slate.
Yeah, we got.
I gotta get a prize for you, don't I?
Well,
Yeah,
No.
didn't I get to pick a DVD from your shelf?
No, I get to I get to give you a few to choose from.
All right, your rejects, the ones you've already bought the 4K.
Do you like
of.
the Emoji Movie?
That's about your only option.
I actually own the
I don't want
Emoji
to
Movie.
steal. I don't want to steal your DVDs. It's
Not
fine.
stealing.
I'll take the.
I'm just gonna give you the shit ones.
All right, I'll be a charity. That's fine.
That's good. We like that. Is everyone ready for trailer 1? If you
Yes.
get it right, you will
I'm
hear.
prepped.
If you get it wrong, you will hear. That's a bad buzzer. It's long.
Bad
Makes you
buzzer.
feel bad. All right, everyone.
Let's
Welcome to trailer 1.
Yeah, some guy called over here, a doctor. He's looking for a driver. You interested? I am not a medical.
It's Green
Hold
Book.
your buzzer up to your goddamn mic.
I just said yep because I wasn't holding my buzzer and I panicked.
What's your answer?
It's Green Book.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Yeah. So
you jumped in before.
I just watched it.
this is the thing. I literally chose this movie before you came to me and said, I've watched it.
Yep.
So-
As soon as I heard
okay.
doctor, I was like, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, is there going to
I
be a
heard,
theme?
I heard that I need a driver, and in my head I was like, "Is this Green Book?" 'Cause I couldn't think of any other movie, and because you took.
I had
you
no
mentioned
clue.
it,
I
it was
wasn't
like-
going Green Book at all. I was like some gangster.
I've
movie.
heard that tune in the beginning of a trailer before too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably
definitely.
Are we
royalty
ready?
free.
For trailer 2.
I came back home to raise crops and, God willing, a family. That's a bit sudden, but all right.
Is that what you call a proposal?
Braveheart.
Oh, what?
I am
forget
William
it.
Wallace.
These are not Steph's
And
trailers.
this is your army. Why does it go?
You may
never
take our
seen
land, but you'll never take our freedom.
I've never seen
I've never
Braveheart.
seen it.
I've seen it.
I only know that the paint commercial.
Yeah.
You know the one where he's like painting? Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know the paint commercial. What? Is there a Braveheart paint commercial?
Yeah, no, look, so he's painting the
awesome.
room and he just paints half his face suddenly and goes into a Braveheart speech.
But I couldn't
Okay,
help
that's
but
great.
laugh then when I
That's
looked
great.
at you and I could just hear Scottish Mel Gibson. I'm just like,
I know.
It's so good.
are we ready for trailer 3?
Go for it.
It's coming.
Oh, one of these weight ones.
Let me ask you something. What's the most you ever lost in a coin toss?
No Country for Old Men.
God damn, Chris, well done.
my God.
So Braden said it before. I don't think anyone heard. There was a theme for this one. These are all Best Picture winners.
Yeah, I was assuming it was going to be a thing.
Yeah. So in honor of the Oscars, I chose Best Picture winners.
Nice,
nice.
nice.
God damn. Well, there you go. That was, in
Right.
fact, the. I'm waiting for Alex to.
Were
3
we
for
privy-
3.
Were we privy to that? Were we privy to that information before?
Oh wait, I took the hang on.
Yeah, I was trying to end it, and then we just moved on.
Were we privy to the information about a theme beforehand?
No, I
No,
just
we weren't.
I picked up on
Oh,
that
you-
was probably a thing.
Well done, Chris.
There we go.
Thank
well done,
you.
Chris. Well done. Well done.
We're bringing it this season.
Yeah.
We're bringing the,
Came to play.
bringing the pain.
It's most of Michael got last
Isn't-
season.
I think that's what happened last season, though. I'm pretty sure I got all my points in one episode last time. So now it's just nil forever. Yeah.
You're just gonna zone out like heavily.
Yeah.
Well, who wants to outro the show?
Not me.
Okay.
Yeah. Alex.
Alex, if the camera dies midway through the outro, it has to go to anyone else.
Everybody, welcome. Thank you for listening to Millennial Movie Talk.
Oh God, too
Everyone,
fast,
thank
too
you
fast.
for listening and joining us from Millennial Movie Talk, episode 104, season 2, episode 4. I've been Alex. That's Michael. That's Chris. That's Steph. Can't see Braden, but
Hello.
he's here. Thank you for listening. Check us out on everything that we do stuff on. That is Patreon, YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, Stitcher, Blah blah.
Some of these are made up.
Michael on
No, they're not.
Facebook.
Definitely blah blah.
Add Michael on Facebook.
Don't forget to add Michael on Facebook. He really needs the support, guys.
Yes.
And yeah, we're saying that. I'm Alex.
I'm Michael.
I'm Christian.
I'm Steph.
I'm Braden.
We're out of here.
Please tell me, how did you make a 45-minute toasty? How did it take you 45 minutes to make a toasty?